everyone. We are here on this gloomy Monday morning at Auglaize Equipment Rental. We're with Greg, the owner. Just going to ask him a few questions, learn a little bit about Auglaize Equipment Rental and possibly how it could help you and your business. So just tell us, for somebody that doesn't really know about Auglaize Equipment Rental or what you do, the kinds of products that you offer, things you do for businesses, that sort of thing.
At Auglaize Equipment Rental, we just try to make sure that your job goes a lot easier. We've got the equipment here, and we have a lot more know-how on how to use the equipment, how to do the job properly. So ask the right questions, we'll get you the right piece and get you done quick, efficiently, with the right piece of equipment.
So what are some of your popular pieces that you think you constantly are renting out, or maybe some of the harder things to get?
This time of year, especially in the spring, we rent the bed edgers a lot.
Okay.
The flower bed edger. It makes a perfect 45-degree V-cut at the edge of your flower bed to hold your mulch in place. Really makes the landscape area pop out at you. It just looks wonderful. Those are really popular. For the bigger stuff, our mini excavators, which are none are here again,
Right.
are always really popular. And we have a 1-ton yard roller that is vibratory. That this time of year, everybody wants to roll their yard. Well, this actually does a really nice job of it.
Okay, I like those two things, and I've used both of those things, and now I know you have them too, so that's helpful too. How long have you guys been in business?
We've been in business for 27 years, been at this location since '96, and I took over ownership in 2014.
Well, that's quite the history.
Yeah.
So what is the most important skill you have developed in your career in that 27 years that, maybe you could
Putting out fires.
putting out fires?
If there's an issue, we just try not to panic here. We try just to make sure that we can get the issue handled the best way we know how and keep you working without too much downtime, and just try to make you happy at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I can actually vouch for that. We used some of their equipment for Summerfest at the chamber, and we had an issue one year with a piece, and Greg had the replacement part on order, and he stayed and fixed it and got us back up and running without any issue. So we greatly appreciate that. So from a testimonial standpoint, we can attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of would lead into what's your biggest challenge as a St. Mary's business owner?
I'd say the biggest challenge as a St. Mary's business owner is getting the attention of our own hometown. We lose so much business to Salina and Wapak because they have the box stores.
Yep.
We need to keep this business in this town. Whatever we have to do to try to make people come here in St. Mary's first is the most important thing. I know they have the box stores, but they don't have the service that we do at a place like this.
Right, and the knowledge too, because
Yeah.
I know that's so valuable.
Mm-hmm.
I know we tend to go, to the box stores. You have those times, but sometimes you just don't realize what you have here. And in that case, you showed me this morning all of your little more personal type equipment that I can rent personally versus having to be a business or a contractor. So that's stuff I didn't even know you had as the chamber director, but now I can promote even more, and now they all will know. And so I think it's just take a good look here in town at what we do have before you go out of town to try and find something, because I think you might find it in a nook or cranny somewhere.
Yep.
So, as a business owner in St. Mary's, how does the chamber help you?
Chamber does a nice job of promoting businesses for in town and networking with other business owners to try to get the word out through anything that they can do, advertising, flyers, leaflets. They do really try to promote the local business here in town. We appreciate that.
Well, thank you. What motivates you to come back to work here every day and to continue doing what you're doing?
Just customer service. I was raised as customer service. My dad was a pharmacist and owned his own pharmacy, and we were just raised to always try to help someone do something that they maybe can't or don't know how yet, and try to just constantly work on better customer service. That's a brand new piece. We added this just this spring. Real nice piece. A lot of the stuff out here is the bigger stuff, of course.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Okay, so I've seen a lot of lift type stuff through town before with the downtown buildings, if they're refurbishing those, that type of thing. So what are some of your options here with that?
These are for both tow behind lifts. One's 47 foot work height, the other one's 42 foot work height. Reasonably priced at $185 a day, I think. And you just tow these right home, put it in place, put the outriggers down, and up you go. Work on your soffit, painting on the gable ends, a lot of tree work. We do have the big drivable JLG 400.
Then
We'll
step this way.
We've got a lightweight drivable also that's out on rent right now, actually downtown by the Eagles.
Okay.
And
I think I've seen it sitting down there. Yep. So.
And little termite backhoe over to the right.
Okay.
Handy little machine. We've got also have 3 mini excavators. All of them are out right now.
Okay. The other thing I saw, you have a lot of people need trailers and they don't know, you know, there are trailers for rent here in town.
Tow dollies, dual or single axle utility trailers, dual axle equipment trailers, a car hauler trailer, dump trailers, and enclosed trailers for almost any need that you would have.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Anything else out here that the average person?
We do have some attachments for our front end loaders.
Okay.
Augers for digging holes. We also have forks for full-size skid loader or my new 800 track machine there.
Okay.
Concrete breakers for the front of a skid loader that can make if you have a big thick driveway or something to knock out, gets rid of it pretty quickly.
Yep. Okay. Do you want to take us back inside and we'll look at the pieces in the back?
Sure.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Perfect. We'll follow you.
Middle room here, we do have pressure washers.
Okay.
Different sizes, pressure washers for different needs. The 3000 PSI are very powerful. The 2500 PSI, we have a 2000. We also have a hot water pressure washer that heats the water up right on site for any deck projects. If you want to clean up a deck, the hot water is perfect because it cleans it, makes it look like brand new wood, but it's not strong enough to fuzz up the wood.
Okay.
That helps. We do have the wet tile saws, paper saws, plate tampers, concrete saws, handheld concrete saws, mantis tillers.
Okay.
And it brings us out to the lawn and garden.
This is the behind the scenes tour. That's why you chime in on Membership Mondays.
The lawn and garden area, just about everything that the landscapers use, 80% of them come here to get them anyway. If
Makes
you wanted
sense.
to tackle something yourself on a weekend warrior project, we've got the sod cutters, the tillers, post hole augers, core aerators, overseeders, bed edgers, you name it. We've got it all here for making your yard look beautiful.
Makes sense. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, there's more. These are the fun tours because I don't ever get to go back here either. You keep me at the front counter for a reason.
Yeah, in the back room, we've got trenchers, log splitters, straw blower for when planting your new yard, put your straw down on top of it, big commercial mower. There's that lawn roller I mentioned earlier.
Oh, yeah.
We do have a tow behind chipper for any yard waste, cutting down a tree. Also a stump grinder. And then the concrete buggies are really handy. I actually used one of these for mulching a couple times. Just filled up the bucket with mulch, took it off the trailer, go up and dump it right into your spot. Took my 6-hour mulching job down to an hour and a half.
Oh, that makes sense. That's a creative way,
Pretty
innovative way of thinking things
All the
through.
concrete tools you would ever need we have here also. Trowels, screeds, hand tools also, and scaffolding.
Okay.
Plenty of scaffolding for normally. I mean, sometimes we do run out of that even, but
Yeah.
I try to keep thinking of what's the new tool, what's going to be what somebody wants next.
Yeah.
And we can't have everything.
Right.
We're not a big city store with millions and millions of dollars, but we try to do our best.
Yeah. So if someone is interested, I'm going off script here on you. If someone is interested in renting something, is pricing sheets, call up here. What's the best way to find out more information about a piece of equipment?
Anytime you want, that we're open 7:30 to 5 weekdays, 8 to 2 on Saturdays. Call and ask any questions you need. Also, we do have a website with all the equipment on it. I'm actually in the process of with a new web developer redoing a lot of that right now.
Okay,
So that'll
awesome.
make it even easier. And stop in anytime you want. And when I've got brochures usually at the counter with all of the stuff here with pricing.
Okay, awesome. Do you have any upcoming sales or specials or promotions that you're going to be running?
The biggest weekend of the year is usually Memorial Day weekend. Saturday at noon until Tuesday morning is a 1-day rent.
Oh, awesome.
So you get an extra full day to do
Yeah.
any of the projects that you need. Now on the hourly machines, that's up to 8 hours on the meter. After that, it's just a surcharge per hour. It's not another day.
Right.
So
Awesome.
you can pick something up 12 or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock on Saturday of Memorial Day weekend, and as long as it's back here Tuesday morning, it's still a 1 day.
Oh, that sounds good. Is there anything else you want to share with us, Greg? If not, we'll wrap things up and
I think
And let
that
people
pretty
get
much
back to their
covers
day.
everything. If anybody has any questions, just feel free to call or get on the Facebook page or the website.
all right, sounds good. Thanks so much for joining us today.